Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce had to take care of another situation of rogue superstars on his brand. Dealing with this problem caused by the Judgment Day, Pearce could ban Carlito from showing up at WrestleMania 41. This week's episode of Raw showed Braun Breaker appearing for a backstage interview. Before the two-time Intercontinental Champion could say much, the Judgment Day attacked him, leaving him battered in their wake. Following this, Finn Balor entered the arena for his singles match against Penta El Zero Miedo. Both wrestlers showed great in-ring skills and kept answering each other's blows. However, when the momentum shifted in Penta's favor, Carlito and Dominic Mysterio popped up at ringside. This gave the Prince a small window where the former AEW star didn't have eyes on him. Before the former WWE Universal Champion could capitalize on it, Braun Breaker showed up spearing everyone. However, Penta managed to save himself before going airborne and taking everyone down except Balor. While the Prince and Dom will be competing for the Intercontinental title in a fatal four-way against Penta and Breaker, the same isn't the case with Carlito. Moreover, this is the second time the Judgment Day member has interfered in Penta's matches, thus punishing the former United States Champion and keeping the heel faction from getting an undue advantage. Adam Pearce could ban him from WWE WrestleMania 41. While this is a big possibility, all of this is speculation so far. The Judgment Day is working hard to bring back its glory days when it commanded almost all the gold on the Raw brand. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have already secured the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And now, Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor have a chance to win the Intercontinental Championship. In a backstage segment last week, the Miracle Kid highlighted how having two members of the Judgment Day in the IC title match was a good thing. While the Prince agreed with Morgan, his body language and demeanor showed that he wasn't happy to share the spotlight with Dom. He even fired several shots at Mysterio, saying that people think he is a low-tier wrestler. Visible cracks have been observed in the heel faction for several months, with the inaugural WWE Universal Champion wanting to take over as the group's leader. However, his continuous losses aren't helping his case but only adding to his anger and frustration. While Dominic Mysterio is trying to be the glue holding everyone together, the heel crew could collapse at Mania. If Finn Balor loses the match, he will blame the former two-time NXT North American champion for his failure once again. Moreover, if Dom wins the title, the Prince could simply walk out of the faction, fuming with jealousy. Lastly, if Balor wins the title, he will become more authoritative, ushering the other members to eventually cast him out. It would be interesting to see who exits Las Vegas as the WWE Intercontinental Champion. The March 31st episode of WWE Raw will go down in infamy as the night the Judgment Day pushed one step too far. The already chaotic faction, made up of Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Rhea Ripley, have become synonymous with interference, brutality, and bending every rule in the book. But on this night, one member's actions cross the invisible line that separates scripted villainy from true recklessness. It began with a match billed as a WrestleMania preview. Seth freaking Rollins teaming with Sami Zayn to face Damian Priest and Finn Balor. The stakes were high. The energy was electric. And the match was brutal in all the right ways until things went off the rails. As Rollins prepared to deliver the stomp to a dazed Balor, JD McDonough leaped the barricade, wielding a steel chair, and struck Rollins square in the knee. The attack wasn't just unexpected, it was unprovoked and illegal. The match ended in a no contest as referees rushed in. But McDonough wasn't finished. He and Priest delivered a vicious double-team beatdown that targeted Rollins' already weakened knee. It wasn't just about storyline heat anymore. It was an attempt to injure. Backstage, the camera cut to Adam Pearce, watching the monitor in disbelief. His expression said it all. Enough was enough. Adam Pearce's announcement. A shocking judgment. The following week on Raw, Pearce came to the ring uncharacteristically stern. Gone was the neutral executive tone fans have come to expect. In its place, a fire, a resolve, and perhaps a line in the sand that was long overdue greater than, as WWE officials, were expected to manage chaos, not be consumed by it. And for too long, the Judgment Day has turned Monday Night Raw into their playground of destruction. I've tolerated interferences, sneak attacks, and underhanded tactics in the name of competition and television. But what happened last week, what JD McDonagh did, was not competition. It was a deliberate attempt to remove Seth Rollins from WrestleMania. Pearce paused, letting the weight of his words land greater than effective immediately. JD McDonagh is banned from WrestleMania 41. He will not accompany the Judgment Day. He will not be in the building. And if he violates this ruling, further suspensions and fines will follow. The crowd erupted, some in shock, others in applause, a rare moment of authority that felt earned. Why the ban makes sense, in and out of kayfabe. From a kayfabe perspective, Pearce's decision aligns perfectly with his role as an authority figure who has reached his boiling point. Judgment Day has cost matches, ruined segments, and injured rivals for over a year without real consequence. Banning McDonagh sends a clear message. WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all, will not be hijacked. From a real-world creative standpoint, this move gives WWE a chance to rebalance the odds and create multiple storytelling benefits. 1. A redemption arc for Rollins or his allies. With one less threat at ringside, the babyfaces, like Seth Rollins or Sami Zayn, have a fairer shot, creating a more satisfying WrestleMania climax tool. Tension within Judgment Day. JD's hot-headedness getting him banned could spark internal drama. Damian Priest, Mr. Money in the Bank, might grow tired of JD costing the group opportunities. Seeds of dissension could be sown heading into the post-Mania Season 3. A statement for WrestleMania's prestige. WrestleMania is often billed as the time where rules are enforced, where matches are decided clean, and where legacies are made. Pearce's move reinforces that vision. Backstage reactions and teases. Backstage segments following Pearce's ban carried major implications. Judgment Day confronted Pearce in his office, with Rhea Ripley leading the charge greater than "You're letting personal bias get in the way of business, Pearce," she snapped. "We are Raw." JD didn't do anything different than what any of us have done for months. Pearce didn't flinch. His reply was cold. "Greater than exactly. And I should have done this a long time ago." Meanwhile, JD McDonagh was shown later being escorted from the arena, visibly enraged, shouting at production staff and knocking over gear. Finn tried to calm him down, but Priest didn't seem interested in defending him greater than "You're on your own this time, JD." Priest said, "WrestleMania is too important for your screw-ups." This single decision from Pearce not only raises the stakes for Judgment Day's WrestleMania matches, it threatens to unravel them entirely. The road to WrestleMania, Judgment without JD. As the final weeks build toward WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Judgment Day finds themselves vulnerable. JD McDonagh has become the group's chaos agent, often sacrificing his body and the rules to ensure victory for the group. Without him, their game plan must change. Can Finn Balor and Damian Priest retain the tag titles without JD's distractions? Can Dominic Mysterio survive a likely match with Dragon Lee or Rey Mysterio without someone interfering on his behalf? Can Rhea Ripley continue her dominant reign if Pearce starts cracking down across the board? The ripple effects are already being felt. Pearce hinted in a backstage interview that if any other member of the Judgment Day attempts similar interference in the coming weeks, more bans could follow. Speculative fallout. Will McDonagh return at Mania anyway? Of course, this is WWE. Bans are made to be tested. Speculation is running wild online. Will JD McDonagh try to sneak into the arena, disguised as security, hidden in the crowd? Or will he appear in some sort of rogue segment outside of official matches? The possibility creates a layer of tension heading into Mania. What if JD shows up despite the ban? Would Pearce send security? Would his actions void a Judgment Day victory? It's a clever hook that allows WWE to play with real-time consequences. Fans are now watching not only the matches, but who might appear and when. A smart play by WWE Creative. Pearce's move to ban JD McDonough is more than just a disciplinary act. It's a strategic storytelling mechanism. It allows for increased drama, shifting dynamics within the Judgment Day, higher stakes for matches, a thematic undercurrent of justice versus chaos. Whether this results in Judgment Day fracturing, JD McDonough going rogue, or someone else stepping into his spot, the decision gives WrestleMania 41 a deeper narrative core than just gold and glory. Conclusion: the judgment is real. Adam Pearce's storyline decision to ban JD McDonough from WrestleMania 41 isn't just one of the boldest authority actions in recent WWE history. It's a necessary one. It validates fans' long-held frustrations with the Judgment Day's unchecked dominance and sends a powerful message about what WrestleMania represents. WrestleMania is where legends are born, legacies are defined, and justice eventually catches up. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.